The other unusual fact about its trajectory is that it comes very close to the inner planets other than Earth, like Jupiter, Mars, or Venus. And the chance of that happening, given the trajectory, one can change the arrival time of this object, and only in 20,000 cases you end up with such a close proximity to the planets.
Something extraordinary is unfolding in the night sky, and while most remain unaware, scientists are in chaos over it. Known as 3I/ATLAS, this strange interstellar visitor was first brushed off as a harmless asteroid, but the data tells another story.
Says an image from the Hubble telescope backs him up. Most scientists agree that the so-called 3IATLAS is a comet from another solar system. But Harvard scientist Avi Loeb claimed on this show a couple of weeks ago that it could actually be some type of alien technology.
Its speed, glow, and trajectory defy everything we know about space. Some whisper it's alien technology, others suspect government secrecy, and a few believe it's something far more dangerous.
As of now, I would rank it as 4, given all the anomalies that I mentioned, and the chance of that happening is 1 in 500 or so.
Now, Avi Loeb explains the 3I/ATLAS mystery, and what he reveals could change everything forever. Scientists have tracked countless asteroids and comets before, but 3I/ATLAS is different. That's why Avi Loeb, a Harvard professor, stepped forward with a bold claim. What if this isn't just a rock at all? To understand why his theory has shocked the scientific world, we need to look closer at the evidence. Deep in the Chilean desert, automated telescopes scan the night sky every few seconds, hunting for threats that could end civilization. On July 1st, 2025, one of these robotic sentries flagged something that made astronomers around the world stop everything they were doing. The object wasn't behaving like anything they'd seen before. Initially catalogued as just another asteroid, 3I/ATLAS quickly revealed characteristics that defied explanation. This wasn't some small chunk of space debris. Scientists calculated it spans over 12 miles across, making it roughly the size of a small city hurtling through the void. The sheer scale sent chills through the astronomical community. But size wasn't the most disturbing aspect. 3I/ATLAS displays an eerie glow that has no business existing. Normal comets develop brilliant tails as solar radiation vaporizes their icy surfaces. This interstellar visitor produces light without any visible tail structure, creating an anomaly that challenges fundamental understanding of how celestial bodies behave. The object's trajectory tells an even more unsettling story. Computer models trace their path back through the galaxy, confirming what many hoped wasn't true. 3I/ATLAS originated from outside our solar system, making it only the third confirmed interstellar object ever discovered. Unlike the previous 2 visitors that passed quickly through our cosmic neighborhood, this one is taking its time. NASA tracking stations calculate that 3I/ATLAS will approach within 130 million miles of Earth by October 30th. For an object of unknown composition and origin, this represents an uncomfortably close encounter. The timeline gives scientists just months to determine what exactly is heading our way. Age estimates for the mysterious visitor range wildly from 8 million to 11 billion years old. If the higher estimates prove correct, 3I/ATLAS could predate our entire solar system. The implications of such ancient technology surviving interstellar travel would fundamentally alter humanity's understanding of what's possible in the universe. Ground-based observations reveal the object maintains perfect structural integrity despite traveling at hyperbolic velocities that should tear apart loose collections of rock and ice. This durability, combined with its unexplained luminosity, suggests 3I/ATLAS possesses properties that natural formation processes struggle to explain. But what has the scientific establishment truly rattled isn't just the object's strange characteristics. It's what one particular Harvard astrophysicist is claiming about its true nature, and why his explosive theory is forcing world leaders to confront scenarios they never thought they'd face. Could humanity's first contact with alien intelligence be disguised as a simple astronomical observation? Avi Loeb has never been one to follow the crowd, and his latest claims about 3I/ATLAS are sending shockwaves through Harvard's halls. While his colleagues cautiously analyse spectral data and orbital mechanics, Loeb published a paper that reads like science fiction come to life. His conclusion: 3I/ATLAS might not be a natural object at all. The Harvard astrophysicist's reputation precedes him. Loeb previously made headlines claiming that Oumuamua, the first confirmed interstellar visitor in 2017, could have been an alien spacecraft using solar radiation as a light sail. His colleagues dismissed this as wild speculation, but Loeb doubled down with detailed calculations showing how such technology could work. In August 2023, Loeb announced that meteor fragments recovered from the Pacific Ocean showed a composition unlike any known solar system materials. Laboratory analysis revealed metallic ratios that don't match terrestrial or meteoritic samples, suggesting potential interstellar origins. Once again, the scientific establishment pushed back, but the data remained puzzling. Now, with 3I/ATLAS approaching Earth, Loeb has published his most provocative theory yet. The research paper, uploaded to Archive on July 16th, explores whether the object represents hostile alien technology surveying our solar system. While Loeb calls this a pedagogical exercise, the implications are staggering. Loeb's hypothesis centers on what he terms a dangerous universe scenario. He suggests our cosmic neighborhood might be filled with advanced civilizations that remain silent to avoid detection by even more powerful predators. In this framework, 3I/ATLAS could represent a reconnaissance probe from one such civilization, carefully studying Earth while maintaining the appearance of a natural comet. The paper examines the object's unusual trajectory and unexplained luminosity through the lens of intelligent design. Natural comets follow predictable behavior patterns as they interact with solar radiation. 3I/ATLAS breaks these rules in ways that could indicate artificial construction and controlled propulsion systems. Loeb co-founded the Galileo project specifically to search for evidence of extraterrestrial technology using scientific methods. Unlike traditional SETI programs that listen for radio signals, Galileo actively hunts for physical artifacts that advanced civilizations might leave behind. 3I/ATLAS represents exactly the type of anomaly the project was designed to investigate. The Harvard scientist acknowledges that his alien probe theory faces long odds. In a Medium blog post, he admits that, by far, the most likely outcome will be that 3I/ATLAS is a completely natural interstellar object, probably a comet. However, he argues that extraordinary claims require extraordinary investigation, not immediate dismissal. Fellow astronomers are less diplomatic in their assessments. Chris Lintut of Oxford University called suggestions of artificial origin nonsense on stilts and an insult to the exciting work going on to understand this object. The scientific community remains deeply divided over whether Loeb's theories deserve serious consideration or represent dangerous pseudoscience. But Loeb's most controversial proposal goes beyond theoretical papers. He's actively advocating for humanity to transmit a Morse code message directly to 3I/ATLAS, attempting to provoke a response that would confirm or deny its artificial nature. This suggestion raises profound questions about who has the authority to speak for our entire species and whether we're prepared for the consequences of making our presence known to potentially hostile observers. Behind 3IATLAS's discovery lies a technological revolution that's transforming humanity's ability to monitor the cosmos. The object wasn't found by a human astronomer peering through a telescope, but by artificial intelligence systems that never sleep, never blink, and process data faster than any human mind could comprehend. The Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, known as a TLAS, represents the cutting edge of automated space surveillance. Arrays of telescopes in Chile, Hawaii, and South Africa continuously photograph the entire visible sky, generating terabytes of data every single night. Human astronomers couldn't possibly analyze this information flood, so AI algorithms serve as the first line of cosmic defense. These machine learning systems can identify objects as small as 100 meters approaching our solar system at hyperbolic velocities. Just a decade ago, detecting such targets would have been impossible. Now, AI can flag anomalous trajectories within hours of initial observation, alerting human scientists to potential interstellar visitors before they disappear back into the void. The same technology protecting Earth from asteroid impacts has inadvertently opened a new frontier in interstellar archaeology. AI systems don't just look for threatening objects. They catalogue anything unusual, including visitors from other star systems that might carry evidence of alien civilizations. PanSTARRS, the Panoramic Survey Telescope and Rapid Response System, works alongside ATLAS to create a comprehensive early warning network. These coordinated observations allow scientists to calculate precise orbital trajectories and determine whether objects originated within our solar system or arrived from interstellar space. The upcoming Vera Rubin Observatory will revolutionize this field even further. Its 3.2 gigapixel camera will photograph the entire southern sky every few nights, generating 20 terabytes of data daily. AI systems will need to evolve rapidly to handle this information tsunami while identifying increasingly subtle anomalies. Autonomous spacecraft technology is advancing in parallel with detection capabilities. Future missions to intercept interstellar objects will require split-second decision-making and real-time adaptation as spacecraft encounter unknown phenomena millions of miles from Earth. Traditional mission control communication delays make human oversight impossible at such distances. Commercial companies are recognizing the economic potential in this emerging field. Small satellite manufacturers are developing rapid response platforms capable of launching intercept missions within weeks of detecting interesting targets. The same miniaturization trends that revolutionized Earth observation are now enabling affordable interstellar reconnaissance. Edge computing systems allow spacecraft to analyze samples and make autonomous decisions about which discoveries warrant detailed investigation. These AI-powered explorers could potentially identify artificial materials or structures that human-designed missions might overlook or misinterpret. The military applications of these technologies haven't escaped government attention. High-resolution imaging systems, autonomous navigation, and rapid trajectory analysis have obvious defense implications beyond asteroid detection. Nations are quietly investing in dual-use capabilities that could provide strategic advantages in both civilian and military contexts. Machine learning algorithms are even being trained to recognize potential techno-signatures, artificial patterns that might indicate intelligent design rather than natural formation. These systems analyze everything from geometric shapes to unusual material compositions that could suggest alien manufacturing processes. But perhaps the most significant development is how AI is democratizing space discovery. Amateur astronomers with modest equipment can now contribute meaningful observations to global databases, while automated systems help citizen scientists identify phenomena that professional researchers might miss. The traditional gatekeeping mechanisms that once limited cosmic discoveries to major institutions are rapidly eroding. What happens next depends largely on whether these AI systems can distinguish between natural phenomena and artificial constructs when the stakes couldn't be higher. As 3IATLAS approaches its closest approach to Earth, machine intelligence will play a crucial role in determining humanity's response to what might be our first confirmed encounter with alien technology. While the public debates whether 3I/ATLAS represents a natural comet or something more extraordinary, government agencies and financial institutions are quietly preparing for scenarios that would have seemed absurd just years ago. The economic and political implications of potential alien contact are forcing rapid policy development in areas that have no historical precedent. Venture capital firms have poured billions of dollars into space-related technologies since 31/ATLAS captured public attention. Investment in sensor constellations, autonomous spacecraft, and deep space communication systems has accelerated dramatically as private investors position themselves for what some analysts call the next technological revolution. Insurance companies are developing policies that seem impossible to imagine. Underwriters are creating coverage for reputational damage, economic disruption, and geopolitical instability that could result from confirmed alien contact. These policies acknowledge that even the possibility of extraterrestrial intelligence carries measurable financial risks for corporations and governments. The raw telemetry data from tracking 3I/ATLAS has become a valuable commodity in itself. Satellite operators, defense contractors, and research institutions are trading access to proprietary tracking information, creating new markets around humanity's most profound questions. This data gold rush reflects how quickly speculative scenarios can generate real economic value. Sovereign wealth funds from multiple nations are investing in technologies that could provide strategic advantages in contact scenarios. High-energy laser systems, advanced spectroscopy equipment, and quantum communication networks are attracting funding streams that traditional space programs never enjoyed. The military applications of these technologies make them attractive to defense planners worldwide. International law reveals a critical vulnerability. No existing framework addresses how nations should respond to potential evidence of extraterrestrial technology. Current space treaties focus on territorial disputes and satellite operations, not on protocols for cosmic visitors that might challenge fundamental assumptions about intelligence in the universe. This regulatory vacuum has created opportunities for first movers to establish precedents that could shape humanity's response to future encounters. Nations that fund CT research, develop contact protocols, or participate in international coordination efforts may gain significant influence over how such situations are handled. The democratization of space observation through citizen science and open source data is complicating traditional government control over information. Amateur astronomers can now make observations that rival professional institutions, while social media platforms amplify both legitimate discoveries and wild speculation at unprecedented speeds. Stock markets are showing sensitivity to space-related news in ways that demonstrate how cosmic mysteries can translate into immediate economic impacts. Aerospace companies are carefully managing their public communications to avoid triggering market volatility based on speculation about alien encounters. Military planners are grappling with the dual-use nature of contact-related technologies. The same systems designed to communicate with potential alien intelligence could be weaponized for terrestrial conflicts. This reality is intensifying security dilemmas between nations as each seeks to develop capabilities without triggering arms races. Intelligence agencies are monitoring cross-border collaborations in anomaly detection and response capabilities. The potential for asymmetric advantages in alien contact scenarios is driving competitive development programs that blend scientific research with national security objectives. Government communication strategies are being developed to manage public reaction to various contact scenarios. Officials are preparing messaging frameworks that balance transparency with the need to prevent panic or social disruption if 3IATLAS or similar objects prove to be artificial in origin. Corporate interests are actively engaging in emerging governance discussions to ensure their perspectives are represented as new international frameworks take shape. Technology companies, aerospace manufacturers, and telecommunications providers recognize that contact protocols could create massive new markets or eliminate existing ones entirely. The 3I/ATLAS episode has demonstrated how quickly cosmic anomalies can trigger complex interactions between technology development, economic speculation, and geopolitical maneuvering. Even if this particular object proves to be a natural comet, it has fundamentally altered how institutions prepare for and respond to the unknown. October 30th marks a date that could fundamentally alter human history, or simply add another entry to the catalogue of cosmic curiosities. As 3I/ATLAS approaches its closest point to Earth, the convergence of advanced observation technology, public attention, and government preparation will create unprecedented opportunities to determine the object's true nature. NASA's Deep Space Network is already repositioning its most sensitive instruments to capture detailed observations during the encounter. The Goldstone, Madrid, and Canberra tracking stations will coordinate observations using techniques originally developed for spacecraft communications. If 3I/ATLAS contains any artificial components, this represents humanity's best chance to detect them. Ground-based telescopes worldwide are being reserved for continuous monitoring throughout the approach period. The European Southern Observatory, Mauna Kea facilities, and radio telescope arrays will work in coordination to gather data across multiple wavelengths simultaneously. This level of international cooperation for a single object observation is historically unprecedented. Avi Loeb's proposed Morse code transmission project has gained unexpected support from several research institutions. The plan involves using high-powered radio transmitters to send simple mathematical sequences toward 3I/ATLAS while monitoring for any response patterns. Critics argue this could be humanity's first attempt at active communication with potentially hostile intelligence. Amateur astronomer networks are organizing coordinated observation campaigns that could involve thousands of individual contributors worldwide. The democratization of space observation means that professional institutions no longer monopolize data collection. Citizen scientists with sophisticated equipment might detect phenomena that escape formal research programs. The object's predicted visibility through September, followed by reappearance in early December after passing behind the Sun, creates multiple observation windows. This extended timeframe allows for a comprehensive study using different methodologies and instruments, increasing the probability of detecting artificial characteristics if they exist. Computer models predict that 3I/ATLAS will remain structurally intact throughout its solar encounter, unlike many comets that fragment under thermal stress. This durability could provide crucial evidence about the object's composition and internal structure. Natural objects and artificial constructs would likely respond differently to solar heating. Spectroscopic analysis during the closest approach will reveal the object's chemical composition with unprecedented precision. If 3I/ATLAS contains manufactured materials or unusual isotopic ratios, this information could confirm or refute theories about its artificial origin. The data collected will influence scientific debate for decades. Several private companies are developing rapid response spacecraft capable of launching intercept missions if initial observations reveal something extraordinary. While current technology couldn't reach 3I/ATLAS before it leaves our solar system, future interstellar visitors might be accessible to robotic probes designed for such encounters. Government agencies are prepared to implement communication protocols if the object shows any signs of artificial intelligence or controlled behavior. These preparations include coordination between space agencies, military commands, and diplomatic services to manage potential first contact scenarios in an organized manner. The financial markets are positioning for various outcomes from the 3IATLAS encounter. Investment strategies are being developed around technologies that could benefit from confirmed alien contact, while insurance policies hedge against economic disruption from paradigm-shifting discoveries. International law experts are working to establish precedents for how humanity should respond if 3I/ATLAS proves to be artificial. These frameworks could govern future encounters with interstellar objects and provide guidelines for contact protocols that balance scientific curiosity with planetary security. Social media platforms are preparing for information management challenges if extraordinary discoveries emerge from the encounter. The potential for viral misinformation during such a significant event has prompted the development of rapid fact-checking systems and authoritative information channels. Educational institutions are developing curricula that could help society process the implications of confirmed alien technology. From elementary schools to universities, educators recognize that 3I/ATLAS might represent a turning point that requires new frameworks for understanding humanity's place in the universe. The psychological and philosophical implications of the 3I/ATLAS encounter extend far beyond scientific discovery. Confirmation of alien intelligence would challenge religious beliefs, reshape scientific priorities, and alter humanity's long-term planning for space exploration and planetary development. Whether 3I/ATLAS ultimately reveals itself as an extraordinary comet or humanity's first confirmed encounter with alien technology, its passage through our solar system has already demonstrated how cosmic anomalies can trigger rapid evolution in technology, governance, and human consciousness. The real mystery isn't just what 3I/ATLAS might be, but what its discovery reveals about humanity's readiness to join a universe that might be far more populated and dangerous than anyone previously imagined. What do you think 3I/ATLAS really is? And are we ready for the answer? If Loeb is right about hostile alien civilizations, should humanity stay silent or make contact? Let's know your thoughts in the comments. So, thanks for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.